match up the hole.
Okay, all right. So yeah,
that's
they're
right.
castellated for a reason for safety wire, or in this case safety wire, but it might be some other safety method like cotter pin. So what we're going to do is let's put. You'll be lucky to get. We'll put 40 inch-pounds on this. And what's the range that we have?
40 to
250.
50.
Okay. We'll assume we got all the drag torque out of it. One. Start of second. So I got 2 out of 4. You're just gonna have to play with it until you can get the holes to align. That's all you can do. So that's the reason why they did that.
Okay.
Next question I would have is this. Occasionally, no matter how hard you try, you've got an assembly, maybe something like this, where you've got a combination of 6 studs and 6 nuts. And no matter what you do, there's going to be one of them that doesn't quite align to get the hole for the safety wire. What are you going to do?
Go down.
What options do you have?
Over torque or under torque?
Undertow. Undertow to line the hole, and then because you still got a safety pin, you're still gonna have the cutter in there. Oh, is it add one as well? I don't know. We learned this in
What would you
general.
do?
The only other option I could think of is if you go back and evenly.
Okay, let's say you did that. You did that 5 times. Still, one of them is.
They need the airplane now.
Well, you just make sure that it's at the right torque value because afterwards
Got
you
to be
can't.
safety wired.
Yeah, safety.
Can't miss
To
one
go
of
through the
them.
hole.
So through the hole.
You do a quarter turn and then back it off or something like that.
Well, what I would do is I would play a game with the studs and the washers, or I'm sorry, with the nuts and the washers. I'd interchange the nuts and the washers.
Okay.
In theory,
Yeah.
they're all the same. In practical application, they are not. The thread timing on each of them is kind of unique. So there's minor variations in thickness, even though they have the same part number. Also, too, the thread timing where they begin and kind of end up torquing too kind of varies a little bit as well. So just play a game with swapping the nuts and the washers around. That's really all I can think of that you could do.
Oh, okay.
Also notice too, these are not standard aircraft washers. These washers aren't AN 916 or 916Ls. They're unique to this particular unloading valve. So it's a special partner that they have on the thing.
No, are you doing a pattern there? Like cross?
Kind of
and-
crisscross. And let's see if we've got the pilot valve installed correctly in it.
Just gonna tighten that here.
Yes, hole faces up.
The directional spool, it was the same both ways, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell if there was a.
That's the pilot valve is the only one that's a potential of putting it upside down. The others you can put it in pretty much anyway. Or you're forced to put them in one way. There is also a preferred method of installing one cover versus the other. If you look the way that the directional or the bypass rule works, if you put one of the covers on first and not the other, there's a potential of kinking that spring.
Which it is.
That's the reason why.
Okay.
So there's a reason why in the assembly procedure they have you put one cover on. it takes the load or provides more support for the spring when you put the other cover in place.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hold on.
Oh, we got more?
So what you're saying was that if it's a 7/16 nut,
3/16 subtract.
minus 3/16, so
Yeah,
there's a
that'll get you there.
4/16, which is a 1/4 inch.
So 3/16 smaller than the.
Then the way
Then,
the
then,
bolt
then
size.
the nut,
So that would have been
the bolt would be.
7/16, so it would be 4/16.
inch.
So therefore, you would have got your 1/4.
Now, if you remember that, we would have been.
Yeah, I mean, general, I did in 2014. Right after Felix Bartkammer jumped out of that.
Because this thing is mounted right at. I don't think we did too bad there. Huh? So if this is. What is it, guys? Before you get to here. So it comes in. Right.